On MCC Island, games usually only last for a few minutes, but what is the longest game? How far can we push MCCI? Well, not by a lot. You see, the games on MCCI all have a forced end, whether it's the timer in games like BattleBox and Hole in the Wall, the Border in Sky Battle, or in Rocket Spleef when the map stops generating and the final players destroy all remaining blocks. Seemingly, there is no way to break past these limits. But wait, what if those players at the end of Rocket Spleef don't fight? What then? And well, the answer is simply nothing. The game will just continue. So what is the longest game? An hour, 10 hours, or perhaps even an entire day? That is exactly what I wanted to find out. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so now we know what game we needed to play, but if I wanted the longest game, I would have to know what the current longest game is. My longest game was an hour long, but the record is over 7 hours, performed by Kaizo and local No Life. Funnily enough, both of these games were unplanned. The final players just decided to be chill and not fight. In my game, after 1 hour, we decided to continue the fight like normal, but in their game, they wanted the record and they got it. Okay, so now we know what time we need to beat. We would need a plan. The most simple plan would be to call a friend and have them reach the final 1v1 with us and then AFK for as long as we need. But that would be a little bit boring, and I would need to find someone willing to let me hold them hostage for at least 7 hours. I would need to find someone as insane as me. And who better than myself? The plan was to play Rocket Spleef on 2 accounts at the same time and reach the final 1v1. Doing this would be no easy task, but with enough willpower, I believe I can achieve the impossible. But if I wanted any chance of completing this, I would need to disguise my alt account. I changed the skin to a full blue to blend in with the sky and a new name. Please don't shoot me. Now we were ready. Jumping into the first game, I knew this was going to take an incredibly long time, so I threw on a timer just to show how long this challenge would take. And you might be thinking, Bunny, you are the best RSR player, it can't be that hard. And well, I was only number 1 for around a week, and I've barely played since then. And during my hiatus, RSR has changed quite a lot. Not in terms of updates, but the players. The game is frequently on low, never queuing, and when it does, the lobbies are way sweatier than before. So much so that I struggle to win even when playing normally. Playing on 2 accounts adds a lot more challenge to the game, as effectively I would need to be AFK for half the game on each side, and going AFK in a game we need to be constantly on your toes is not ideal. Thankfully, since this is an Elytra-based game, we can still move while tabbed out, even if it is just me aimlessly gliding in a single direction. My strategy was to build up a good rhythm. If I could offset the times in which I need to land and reset my durability, I should be able to survive. But if I get attacked, there is not much I can do. A lot of the time when I get attacked, I'm not in a position where I can switch over and protect myself, as I'm also in immediate danger in the account I'm currently playing. If anyone ever caught on to what I was doing, my handicap could very easily be exploited. But my disguise seemed to be working. Even Kaizo noticed my alt account, but had no idea it was actually me. If only he had looked just a little bit closer, my master plan could have been realized. I kept playing for hours and hours, slowly improving at my duel setup. I was surviving for longer and longer. I even had a really close game where I made it into the top 3, but in my panic and rush to win, I ended up dying. I knew that with enough games I would eventually get lucky and pull it off. That was until seemingly someone figured out my plan. A nicked player said they knew what I was trying to do. This was not good. I asked them if that means they'll go easy on me, and thankfully they did. In my time of need, we found a much needed ally. And a few games later, this happened. I made it to the top 3. On both accounts, only one more player stood between me and victory. Wait, is this me? Wait, is it you? And to my surprise, it was our nicked friend. He sacrificed himself and jumped into the void. Wait, we've done it. I think that was Meek. He said that he would go easy on me. Because I think he figured out what I'm doing. Good luck with whatever you do now. I guess at the end of the day, please don't shoot me was a success, and now we can remove the disguise. But there I had it. I won Rocket Sleep on 2 accounts at once. In the end, it was the simple request of please don't shoot me that led us to victory. Now, all that was left to do was AFK and get the longest game. From this point, nothing was in my control and anything could go wrong. My Wi-Fi could cut out, my game could crash, the server could close, even lightning could strike my house. All I could do was head to sleep and leave it in the hands of fate. While I was asleep, my disguise was uncovered, but it was too late. My plan was already in full motion. Hour after hour passed until I broke the record, but I wanted to go even further, and so I AFK'd even more until I reached over 24 hours in a single game. At this point, the chances of something going wrong kept getting higher and higher, so I decided to call it the... There we go. There we go. Stop the timer. 24 hours, at least, in a single game of Rocket Sleep Rush. Now, I could probably leave this for even longer, but I'm really tired of watching this all day, and I want to go to sleep, so we're going to call it now. And all we have to do now... Please don't shoot me, unfortunately, your time has come. So let's switch over into the sunset. 07s to our fallen friend. And any second now, we should see it. There we go. How long? Wait, we got... There's no way. Wait, there is no way. 1 day, 6 minutes, and 1 second. I did not think the timer would show 1 day. Now that begs the question, if I went for a week, would it show 1 W for 1 week? Maybe we find out next time. Please don't shoot me glided into the sun, and our game finally concluded. I showed this absurd screenshot and gave a final thanks to our fallen friend. A few days later, Kaizo was still clueless to his record being taken, so I broke the news to him as well. But there I had it, the quest for the longest game had been completed. 1 day, 6 minutes, and 1 second. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, goodbye and subscribe. Wait, what? No!